underway. This is match 8 of day 1, MC versus Ryung. MC, again, taking game number 1. What do you expect out of Ryung this time around, especially with that map selection?
Well, he chose Shadow Temple, which is a rather defensive map. To be honest, it's like usually the defensive player would have the advantage because it's kind of hard to engage a lot of the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did see him play to his strengths, to be honest, which is his macro, his micro, and his solid timings and mechanics.
Well, we've got MC spawning here in the south position as the red Protoss here on Shattered Temple. Over here in the west position, we've got close by air. This is going to be our blue Protoss, Slayer's Ryung. And what do you think about these positions now that we're here on Shattered?
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at that. It's going to be pretty hard, I think, for MC, because if you think about his third base, is always going to be the back right or maybe the gold base, and that really opens up a lot of drops into the main. So it is going to be hard to defend, but you know, when you're in this scenario and when you do scout that you are close by, you kind of automatically mentally prepare for it. So I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, an observer was left kind of in that cliff area to kind of prepare for anything to come. And I'm pretty sure that MC got his notebook out and like tallied another win against Ryung, because that's like 6-0 now in total of official games.
Yeah, and that's got to be a bit frustrating for Ryung as well, especially just the rate and the level in which he is training. Obviously looking for a solid victory over MC, but he said that he wasn't too concerned about anyone in his group, and the way he played in that first game, I would say that he was definitely telling us the truth. We have the racks going down here by Ryung, and the scouting now will begin. As the gateway's already been thrown down, MC is going to make his way over, and he will scout the close by air Ryung right away.
And I wasn't looking at that properly, but I think that was a 13 gateway this time. So usually when it's a 13 gateway, you'll be seeing like triple chrono boost as well. Usually aligns that way. I'm not sure though, because he's not, okay, there it is. So he is going to triple chrono boost, 13 gateway. So he's going to be looking for a 1-gate expand build here probably. And meanwhile, we see a gasless Ryung. So he's playing very gasless. We'll be looking for an expansion. At the same time though, it's like 95% going to be an expansion, but sometimes that odd 5%, it is, you know, triple barracks thrown down and some form of marine all-in.
Yeah, now this probe is going to be stuck inside thanks to this pesky supply depot going down by Ryung, and he's going to actually scout for the cross position first, and then he'll eventually make it way down to the true base of MC. He'll continue to get some good information here, even though we're going to have actually, there's no Marine out quite yet, so he's just going to throw down the CC. I guess he already knows exactly what's going on, so there's nothing really to hide at this point.
And in the base of MC, if you look at this, he's skipped his tech. And, you know, he hasn't gone the cyber core, he's taken out a gas, and an incredibly early Nexus here as well, because he knows that there is no form of pressure that can be given to him from Ryung. Just going 1 racks into an expansion. But the expansion hasn't even been placed down yet. A little bit of mind game trickery here, just to make sure that, or try to keep MC a little bit honest. Well, MC, I mean, Ryung actually goes in and sees that, okay, that didn't work, and you know, he's gone for a very fast Nexus here himself.
Yeah, I thought for certain that Ryung was actually going to build his CC up here on the high ground, and whether or not it was because that probe was actually in there or not, but he floated up to about 550, 600 minerals before he finally decided to go. And did that Zealot walk all the way over here? Only versus a single Marine. SCVs are going to have to be pulled off here, and Zealot's going to decide to go on out as we have a second Marine out. So he doesn't actually, he did not end up getting a kill there. But forces several SCVs off the line, and again, kind of, you know, we talked a little bit about mind games throughout all this, and MC seems to be playing, you know, as the dominant player in this series.
Almost definitely, and that will always give you an advantage if you're going to be one that's calling the shots, you know, being assertive in the game, and that's MC's just looking really, really on top of that right now. He's gone for this 3 gateways now, and he will be looking to go for a robotics facility fairly early, and he will want to get the scout of actually what is going on. Is it 3 barracks added on? Actually, he scouts. Was that? Oh my god, so many mind games are going on here. If you look at MC's vision, he actually scouts 4 barracks being added on in the main base of Ryung, and it's actually not there. So there's a bit of mind game going on there, and if you see, he's cancelled it.
Yeah.
So basically what Ryung displayed was, I'm going to go 4 barracks, I'm going to hit you with a timing, And now MC will mentally prepare and even physically prepare for a timing of 4 barracks, and it was cancelled, and now we're going to be seeing something else. We're going to see an earlier factory, maybe a Ghost Academy. So that's pretty smart from Ryung here.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to do something. We mentioned it, you know, this is a game of if you get behind, you've got to mentally figure out how am I going to get behind. Ryung very much aware that his command center did go down later than it would have liked to, and that Stalker gets lost by Ryung poking a little bit too far into that natural of Ryung, and we'll manage to you know, pick off that early scouting unit. So I like that as well. I think you know, Ryung sort of used that as a reaction. He's got to make something happen. In this case, that is what he's going to decide to do. And I feel like it so far has been somewhat effective. I kind of get the impression that MC's, you know, he's wanting to keep a close eye on what's happening there at that front because he's not 100% sure about what's going on.
Yeah, and look at this. He's actually throwing down 3 more gateways now, so we are going to see a 6-gate timing here. And to be honest, I don't think it's going to work so well. The engineering bay was thrown down a little bit earlier than regularly, so +1 may even be finished by the time this comes in, which is going to give Ryung such a big benefit. The thing I'm really worried about now I see Ryung moving out is, will he move out too far? Because we saw earlier today that when you do move out and you lose a few units here, a handful of units, that can really put you on the back foot. And he's going to go in with a single Marine, just check out the army comp. And I'm looking in the main base. He hasn't really scanned either, so he has no idea what is going on. The factory's on its way, so we'll be seeing medivacs come out very, very shortly here, and a second bunker. Very, very intelligent from Ryung, just playing safe, because at the end of the day, you can still salvage it.
Yeah, and you know, I wonder if we're going to see a scan soon, or at least some sort of indication that we have 3 pylons going down, indication that he's going to really start firing out the production very, very soon. And you see 58 to 76 in terms of supply difference in favor of MC. We had looks like another Marine there go down. And he's moving up with an awful lot of units, a ton of sentries here. And you're right, +1 is going to be done. But are there enough units out here for Ryung to defend this?
I don't know. He's got a lot of money invested in the factory and starport, and it's going to be pretty much useless for the next minute or so. And look at the size of this army. The sentries are so high. Ryung's sending out another SUV just to get a bit of more vision to see if anything actually comes. And it's going to give him a bit more reaction time. I think he smells something's up. He's already pulled SUVs. Oh no, he's pulling them back from the bunker, and he needs to get them there to repair these.
And he's going in. There we see the Guardian Shield go up, and look at that, the force field around, no repair for you. Bunker 1 goes down, Bunker 2 is about to fall. A bunch of units trapped there on the ramp as well, and MC, he easily knocks on the door of Ryung.
Oh wow, he's kicked that down so fast, and it looks like he's just going to clean sweep over this. He's warping in more units, even more zealots are coming in, and the medivacs are only just now coming out, but what are they going to heal?
Well, yeah, exactly, nothing. And the fact that you could get a force field on the ramp, and there it is, GG!
Wow.
And MC takes it a quick 2-0, Apollo.
MC in a slump, I'm not sure about that anymore. That was convincing, and he takes another win from Ryung, and it just keeps tying up.